That's correct, and they've done a better job of getting that head out in front and avoiding that penalty.
So it is indeed a turnover. First down carry for Gurley, and that's the best run of his first 2 games of his NFL career.
And he's back on an NFL field.
Got a big block from Kendricks, a tight end, right back in the hands of Gurley. And that'll be a gain of 13 inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line. Cardinals offense to the Rams offense. Gurley, a big gainer up through the middle, breaks it to the outside. Gurley inside the 25, all the way down to the 15.
You've got field position on your side. Bleed their timeouts. If you have to punt it, you'll get field position in your favor.
Gurley into the open field, puts him over 100 yards. And he covers up that football as they try to strip it away all the way to the 35. Has rushed for better than 100 yards in the second half alone. They hand it to him again. And he might find the end zone. Down the sideline, but again will stay in bounds and just falls down at the 8-yard line.
Cancer Society joining the fight against breast cancer. Learn more on October 13th. Gurley, big run for Gurley, and a burst for St. Louis.
Rams take over, up 10-3, scoring on a defensive touchdown, and a pitch to Gurley. Gurley, very fast. Oh, what a hurdle, and a first down for Todd Gurley going upstairs. Had another fumble recovery that resulted in a field goal. Gurley finds the edge. Here's Gurley. And Gurley able to stay on his feet and surge ahead. Gurley near the 30-yard line. Nick Foles and the Rams with a 10-3 lead and a handoff to Gurley. And Gurley just muscles his way near the 25 to the 24 he goes. Second catch for Austin. He's got 17 yards. And a quicker pace for the Rams. Give it to Gurley. Slips through the front line, and there he goes. Gurley looking for an edge. Gurley's got the edge to the 40, down to the 30, and Gurley out of bounds with a big gainer.
Comes down with a big play.
2 big plays here. Now Foles, ball given to Gurley, easy as it gets. Todd Gurley, NFL touchdown number 1 for the rookie from Georgia. The 16-yard line, first down. Foles gives to Gurley. Gurley around the edge, a quick cut. Gurley inside the 5, and Gurley with a touchdown.
Todd Gurley back in the game, and here's what the Rams wanted from him. Todd Gurley. Touchdown. Who's going to be the player to break out?
Gurley. Slam, stays on his feet, and into the end zone goes a rookie out of Georgia, and the Rams are on the board. 20-yard run. Austin by far their leading carrier today, although Gurley trying to get loose here, caught from behind by Griffin. Gurley picks up a first down and then some, runs through Rhodes, took a shot from Zendejo, but good enough for a first down.
Foles to the air again. Gurley out of the backfield. Gurley's got a lot of room at the 25. Jumps over and trail roll.
13:04 to go. Screen to Gurley. Spins away from one tackle, and a nice gain on first down. A pickup of 12. Todd Gurley with a big hole. Todd Gurley gets the block down the sideline, out of bounds inside the 20. Todd Gurley gets through, and Gurley is going to add to his 30-plus run advantage as he gets down near the 10. Todd Gurley, can he turn the corner toward the end zone? Touchdown! Playing dealing with injured players late in the game, and that's one of the reasons they wanted him back here. As Todd Gurley is loose again. There goes Gurley down to the 40. 2nd and 1. Gurley with the first down, and Todd Gurley in for the touchdown. Todd Gurley, if he breaks this, it's good night Detroit. They bring him down inside the 33-yard line, and he stays in bounds wisely.
Kenny Britt, Avon Austin, and a nickel package for Tampa Bay. Toss it to Gurley. Down the sideline, Gurley. That's knocked out of bounds, but he had stepped out prior to the contact. They're going to mark him out. Give it to Gurley. Gurley extending for the goal line. Touchdown. Todd Gurley.
On 2nd and 4, Todd Gurley will break through. Gurley high hurdling and loses the football. It's still rolling around.
And Tim Barnes again falls on a football.
He may have been out of bounds, but if the ball was out of bounds, the Rams will retain possession. Todd Gurley for the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
You can hit that 5th step, let it go, give your guy a shot, and Britt's able to haul it in. Here's Gurley left side, breaks one. KJ Wright on the stop. Handoff is to Gurley. Second-year pro's got a first down.
Against San Francisco, not the way they want to win it.
Thank you very much, Kurt. And there is Gurley with a hole off the left side. Gurley, and he gets the first down, still going, and just fails to get in the end zone. His knee hit at the 1-yard line, or even closer.
Four-man rush, and they loft it. What a throw and a one-handed catch by Gurley. He's across midfield, and Charles Davis, you said that at halftime.
Fenced. It is 3rd and 2. Keenum. And goes outside. Gurley. He's got the first down. Breaking one tackle, then brought down by Brown. He broke the tackle of Graham. It is a catch and run at 24. 1st and 10. Gurley. Barnes with the block to center. That's one of his best runs of the season. He careens his way for 12 out to the 48 and brought down by Stephon Gilmore.
Your head against the wall trying to hand the ball to Todd Gurley.
1st and 10, Gurley. Slicing through, breaking tackles into the secondary. To the 46. 3rd down, 3, Gurley. Robinson pulls. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He broke a tackle of Stephon Gilmore, and he slithers free, taking it to the 42 of the Bills.
On 1st down, the handoff to Gurley, and Todd Gurley with a good run to open up the game for the Rams. In the first 5 games, they had 4. They've got 2 already today. Keenum dumps it off to Gurley with some room. Gurley diving, and Gurley is going to be marked down at the 1.
Keenum. It's off to Gurley, chased by Pierre-Paul. Oh, and he got by Casillas, and he's into the secondary.
Try to get him going. Gets a block. That'll get him going. Gurley with his best run of the day, and he's into Panthers territory. From 25, and here go the Rams in the red zone. Gurley left side. Gurley, good run. Todd Gurley down near a first down, and finally these home fans have something to cheer about.
Well, he's got some holes there.
It's in space.
They give it to Gurley, and that's by far his best run of the day. His first 4 carries totaled 4 yards. And this is very close to a 10-yard gain. Each of their last 3 drives. And no team in football has had more 3-and-outs offensively than the Rams. Nice carry there on first down for Gurley. Led him on a 99-yard touchdown drive in the opening half, but nothing since. And now Gurley, who in the fourth quarter of games this year has been virtually non-existent. A nice run there, a gain of 8. Where his career began, won a Super Bowl in New England. And here's Gurley, powerful running and a first down to the 30-yard line. Great. Over a 4th-round pick out of South Carolina. He's only been active 3 games this year. And that's Gurley out of the backfield. Just reaching the ball out for a first down, and that he gets at the 30.
A first down for Goff, who gives to Gurley. And a big hole for Todd Gurley toward the end zone. It's a touchdown, LA Rams. After a loss of 1, not a lot of room for error here. Gurley to run again with a big hole. Todd Gurley all the way up near the 20-yard line, and a first down for the Rams. Rams take over at the 20. Todd Gurley, as a flag flies, and he gets up near the 30. Here comes another flag. In the backfield. And on first down, Goff to throw and flips to Gurley, who has plenty of room. Gurley across midfield and inside the 45 of the Saints. Jarris Bird brought him down. From the 23, Todd Gurley, the back. He gets the football straight ahead with running room. And Todd Gurley powers for a first down across the 35 of the Saints.
And the Rams have got 36 total yards, just looking for anything at this point. Good field position to start it out. They'll give it to Gurley up the middle. And solid run from Gurley, his best of the day. Trying to gain a little momentum. He's going to pick up about 9 on the run.
He wasn't at 10. He's always working.
That's fascinating stuff. Here's Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley busts his way out near the 40, and they say that ball was down. No fumble on the play.
To hold those backside defensive ends and defenders.
On second down and 10, Goff again going to the outside to Gurley. Gurley breaks a tackle. He'll have a first down as he is knocked out of bounds. Austin going in motion. And the pass is to Gurley. Gurley inside the 5, and a flag goes down as Gurley is tackled at the 4-yard line by Keanu Neal.
Thomas had Terrell, the safety, Stephen Terrell taking the place of the injured Earl Thomas. Big hole here, and before he gets gang tackled, he picks up the first down. Todd Gurley.
Second and goal. Gurley is in for a Los Angeles Ram touchdown. From the 20-yard line, Todd Gurley. Big hole for Gurley. And up to the 30. And they won't finish above 500 this year, but they want to finish with a win. Goff wide open is Todd Gurley on the blitz. And Gurley puts a move on to get inside the 40 of the Cardinals.
Rams trying to pad their lead. Goff. Handoff to Gurley. Gurley. Oh, the second effort by Gurley. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. Goff is 11 of 16, 165 yards and a touchdown. Toss it to Gurley. Has some blockers in front of him. Gurley turns the corner. Out of bounds as he crosses midfield. Todd Gurley. Longer. You got it. 400 meters. Play fake. Dump off. Gurley. Makes one-man miss. Stays on his feet. Todd Gurley. Working it down the sideline. Ted Turner. North Turner was on that staff. Dave Longstead. RDG Gantino. Dump off. Gurley splitting defenders. And gets hammered at the 46.
And now you line up and find out who's tougher.
And it is Gurley into the end zone for a touchdown. And a second down and 10 under heavy pressure. Lets it fly to Gurley. Leapfrogs one defender. Flags all over the place in the secondary. Set up a screen to Gurley with room to run. Inside the 30-yard line, and that's the first big play. Can you navigate a drive to either tie the game or take the lead? Gurley, boy, nifty running there. Very close to a first down. Needed to get to the 49, and he's very much on it.
Is the deep back. And here comes Gurley right up the middle and right away. A touchdown for the Rams in 12 seconds. 3rd and 2. Rams get out of the huddle and jump the ball quick, and they can't get to Gurley, who scores another touchdown. 2 in the opening quarter for Todd Gurley.
Can't stop him.
Mikel Roby-Coleman recovered for Los Angeles. Rams taking over the 32, and Gurley keeps going right near the first down at the 42-yard line. Good patient run by Todd Gurley. 1st and goal for the Rams at the 2. And Goff's going to give it to Gurley, trying to get to the edge, and Gurley gets there. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 83, 31's the age of Sean McVay, the Rams rookie head coach, whose team's up 8 and sending Todd Gurley into the secondary again and into 49ers territory. What a big night for Gurley. The Rams have led it all the way. It's been an entertaining game. Goff underneath. Gurley's going to get the first down and more. Todd Gurley out of a tackle. Gurley inside the 30. Still going to the 20-yard line. Gain of 26. Well, 3rd down here. Gurley will run to the left. He'll accelerate, get the first down and more. Gurley goes down, lost the football, but he came down. He was brought down by contact before he lost the football.
Todd Gurley high-stepping to the 30 into the Cowboys secondary, and Jeff Heath brought him down. Todd Gurley all the way up to the 26-yard line. You know, Gurley, I was talking to one of the Cowboy scouts, veteran scouts. Fake to Austin. Goff fires. Catch made. It's Todd Gurley. And Todd Gurley is in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley straight ahead. He's over 100 rushing yards and still churning to the 32 of Dallas. Running over the Cowboys. 20 rushes, 114 yards. They give it to him again. There he goes again. First down at the 20.
5 games laying out with the groin injury, and so the very talented rookie Shaquille Griffin makes his 2nd straight start. One play call. This is Gurley. How dynamic has he been through the first quarter of the season?
Robert Woods going in motion. And they go again to Gurley. Has the first down, has more. Gurley following his blockers. And Todd Gurley getting close to midfield is tackled at the 48-yard line.
Weather is affecting this.
And start from the 22. Todd Gurley. Nice little cutback. And Gurley with a carry up to the 34-yard line. Antoine Bethea on the stop. From the 35. Todd Gurley bursts through the hole. It's about 9. His first interception of the season. Here's Todd Gurley bouncing it outside. Fights off one man. And he goes for the end zone. And he is in for the touchdown.
By LA.
Goff slip, regains his footing. It's Todd Gurley who breaks away. And Gurley stays in bounds and is wrestled down by Tyrann Mathieu.
Rams start from the 48 as Goff hands it off to Todd Gurley into Giants territory and still going. Gurley is inside the 20. Finally forced out of bounds by Darian Thompson. On 2nd down, it's Gurley. fights his way to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. On second down, off the play fake to Gurley. Goff connects with Gurley, and he has a Rams first down and more. Inside the 15, the 10, still going. Reaches across. And he was ruled down inside the 1. You know that every play shows up on film. Exactly. From an individual player standpoint, Gurley, touchdown. His second in this third quarter.
Rams have it with a 1st and 5. Offense has not gotten in gear. Goff. Toss it to Gurley. He's got room. Todd Gurley's got speed. Gurley down the sideline. Tripped up by Kevin Johnson. For the rest of the team, they can create some other things off of that action. It's Gurley. Todd Gurley taking it to the perimeter. Good point. 1st and 20 for the Rams. Gurley. One cut and go. Gurley tripped up. Todd Gurley leads the NFC in yards from scrimmage.
From the 41, a fake to Gurley, pressure, come near side on the screen as Gurley makes a man miss. Gurley's got a first down. He made a nice move, and he's going to pick up 11 for Los Angeles. Gurley up the middle, Todd Gurley fighting forward. Gurley in, touchdown.
What a great opening drive.
Defensive Rookie of the Year kind of performance to this point. 3rd and 5. Goff, boy, he tucked it under and then went to another option, and that paid off for a first down to Gurley. Gain of 11.
Yeah, we did see the big guy. Was it Gabe Jackson who did it in Oakland last time we did it?
2nd and 18. Able to dump it across to Gurley. Nice move. Nice move to slip past a Saints defender and pick up the first down plus bonus yardage. 2nd and 6. As Goff has time and can eventually break down on him. Completes it to Gurley. Breaks 2 tackles and has another first down. That was Todd Gurley right there. The practice squad earlier this week.
What's that?
Give it to Gurley. Wide open lane. Gurley into the secondary. Flag out. Marcus Williams tackling him by the ankles after 21. Gurley again. Comes through a tiny crease. Looked like there was nothing happening, and next thing you know, he was able to slide right through it.
Trust his quarterback.
2nd and 10. Toss. Gurley. Blocker in front. Whitworth. Gurley breaks it. Gurley's got another first down.
23-year-old second-year quarterback gives to Todd Gurley, who has room. Gurley gets a first down across the 41-yard line of the Rams. He gets it again, and Gurley gets a first down and up the sideline. They'll spot him just short of the Ram 40-yard line. Get up throwing the football, get up in front, and then you can run with Gurley. Here to throw is Goff, and he's got Gurley alone. And Gurley is in Arizona territory down around the 40. It'll be a first down Rams.
And that's really where they lost that game.
Goff. Gurley with a blocker in front.
Great job.
Is moving downfield inside the 15 of Arizona.
Great job by Roger Saffold getting out there.
2nd and 11. Goff with the screen to Gurley. Lots of daylight. He's got a lot of room to run. He's inside the 40 of Arizona, and Gurley's taking off. Inside the 25 before Buda Baker ran him down.
Austin was in motion. Here's a toss to Gurley. And Todd Gurley is inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds inside the 5.
Wide receiver getting in the middle of it too.
On first down, Gurley. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jared Goff and for Sean McVay.
Well, that's great news, assuming he's not limited.
Here's a handoff to Gurley. Nice move. Breaks 3 tackles, and on the first carry and first play from scrimmage is out across the 45.
Watch it.
2nd and 4. Now they dump it off to Gurley. Gets a block out on the edge. Kendricks can't bring him down. And a nice catch and run by Todd Gurley. Philly leading by 3 with 2:20 left, third quarter. Goff hands to Gurley. And Gurley with another big run out across the 45. Gurley again, cuts back, touchdown. Gurley up at the top of the screen on 2nd and 11. Goff stays upright, finds Gurley, and a hurdle. What a play.
Start on the 40. Expect them to attack right away. Here's Gurley for a big running lane for Gurley inside the 30 and down to the 26. Wagner in the middle and test his legs. 2nd down, Gurley gets the carry, makes a nice cut. Gurley, first down and more inside the 20. That's what they'll do. It's Gurley, touchdown. Over, punt return, 13-0 Los Angeles. First time they're starting in their own territory here, and Gurley makes a nice reverse cut, breaks a tackle, makes another man miss. What a run by Todd Gurley. 2nd down, they run it again. Big hole, Gurley makes a move across the 40. And the running lanes are huge for the Rams thus far. And on the Seattle sideline, guys getting angry with it on 13-0. This is an emotional team. Gurley breaks through. Todd Gurley is having his way today. The ball, Cooper Kupp got extra yards with bad tackling. And Gurley will get it again. Touchdown number 15. It is a dominating first half for the Los Angeles Rams. 3rd and 20 now. They'll just run it to Gurley. He's got a monster hole. Todd Gurley. He's got the first and more. Todd Gurley all the way. 57 yards on 3rd and 20. 3rd down and 10. Goff has time. They get it out of the backfield. Gurley's going to walk in. Todd Gurley has his 4th touchdown today. And it's 40-0.
Fakes, flips to Gurley, leaping his way for a first down all the way up across the 46-47 yard line. Gurley 2nd on the team in catches. Into a crowd. Todd Gurley weaves through that crowd and gets a first down.
I don't know if that's the way that screen was supposed to be set up.
Run, only 5 touchdowns allowed on the ground. That's fewest in the NFL. An easy toss. Todd Gurley, touchdown, and the Rams take the lead. Gurley again with a big hole and a first down across the Ram 46-yard line. Another catch by Gurley. He's got a first down inside the 10. Hurdles again. Pressure on Goff. He dumps to Gurley. The blitz was on, and Todd Gurley is roaming through the middle of the field. Wow. Can he go the distance? Todd Gurley, touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. Rams today. After a pickup of 9, Todd Gurley with a lot of room for a first down. Gurley sprinting down the sideline. And all the way inside the 25 of Tennessee, Kevin Byard eventually caught up to him. Has had a big day rushing and receiving, and there he goes again near a first down.
where they've been practicing all week.
2nd down and 6. Keep it on the ground. Gurley, slip move there. Beautiful move. Takes it to midfield and beyond before he gets banged out of bounds, and you got flags all over the joint, and that'll add another 15 to it. For the Rams, Woods has 7, Kupp has 4, and Gurley just 1 for 3 yards. Gurley on a run. Gurley through the left side, and Gurley carrying Falcons with him for a gain of 15 yards. Absolutely, Gurley that just that 1 catch for 3 yards. No faster yet. But here he is running again. Left side. There he goes inside the 40, the 30, and all the way down to the 20-yard line behind a Roger Saffold block.
In motion after that 21-yard reception. Little tap pass to Gurley, who gets the edge inside the 10 and scores the touchdown. Todd Gurley. As he picked up a nice block from Cooper Kupp. 19-yard touchdown run from Gurley. Trying to get back to business in this ultra-loud setting tonight. Here's Gurley. And Todd Gurley with a great run for 11 yards. Big number 30 in the backfield, and they can lean on him. Here is Gurley. And there goes Gurley. Great way to start the second half for the Rams. Back to it. And here's Gurley. And look at the blockers in front. I mean, Sullivan was downfield trying to find somebody. So 17 yards from Gurley there. And with good reason to be. And then there's this guy, Todd Gurley, straight ahead for 23 yards. Gurley testing that left side, a stiff arm, and something extra. As you said, gets better and better and better.
All right, Carissa, and here's Todd Gurley going outside, gets the first down inside the 10, dives into the end zone for a touchdown. Yes, touchdown for Gurley. Scored one on a little flip pass reception last week, and the Ram fans love it. Early here in the second quarter, taking the lead.
We're talking about points after the touchdown, but he was hitting consistently from long distance on field goals all through preseason.
All right, here's the 2-point conversion, and diving to the goal line and making it is Gurley. Gurley just makes it, gets the ball over the plane for the 2-point conversion. Who had an outstanding preseason. Play fake for God, and he passes underneath to Todd Gurley. Gurley first down inside the 20, and Gurley with a good play and trade Boston finally making the tackle. So here's the play on 4th and goal from the 1, and they give it to Gurley, and he could have run 20 yards. Touchdown, Todd Gurley from 1 yard out. His second TD of this first half. And Gurley, why not? Just give the ball to Gurley, and their running game hasn't even been that great. He's done it all in the first half, the 2-point conversion. And it's 19-0. Part of your screen. 3rd down and 1. And into the end zone, touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 3rd of the game.
Had 3 touchdowns. Goff. Toss it to Gurley, who's open. And there's that explosiveness after the catch. Just glides into Chargers territory for 16.
Yeah, he's so...
The Rams have it 1st and goal at the 1. 11th play of the drive. Goff on a give. Gurley pounds it in. Touchdown, Rams. They can hurt you so many ways. Woods goes in motion. Give it to Gurley. Steamrolls. Gurley fights for extra yards. It's a 1st and goal. This offense in 12 with 3:29 to play. They lead at 35-23. On the ground, Gurley busting through. And Gurley dives to the 35. The Rams have just cracked 500 yards of offense after the 14-yard gain by...
Goff, end zone, Gurley, touchdown. You know, I used to play quarterback, and he said, you did? Kind of a low blow. Here's Gurley, spinning catch. Gurley breaking one, inside the 30. Hughes brings him down inside the 20. And a catch and run of 57 for the reigning Offensive Player of the Year.
Goff swings it out to Gurley with room. One man on him, he beats him, and is shoved out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. First down at the 18. Gurley on the carry, and he squeezes through inside the 5 and down to the 2-yard line.
And picks up yardage all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Gurley straight ahead to the goal line, touchdown. What an answer by the Rams. A good kickoff return and a quick hitting. Gurley to the goal line, he's in, touchdown.
They just made a commitment to run the football here.
First and goal for the Rams at the 5. Todd Gurley, he's in, touchdown, his third of the game.
Well, they found a way to solve some of those red zone ills. Just turn around and give it to Todd Gurley. Last time, 3 straight runs.
Goff handing it off. Todd Gurley breaking a couple of tackles. Nice run up to the 33-yard line. Todd Gurley. Big burst for Gurley as he tarries it out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. And here's Todd Gurley with a burst, and Todd Gurley still on his feet and stopped from behind by Shaquille Barrett. And here is Gurley, and he'll go in for the touchdown. And a great block by the left tackle Andrew Whitworth, and Gurley with a 10-yard touchdown run made it look easy, and so far the Rams offense has made it look that way.
And we talked about tempo, didn't we?
For the Ram offense, 3rd down and 1 here. And here's Gurley going wide, and he's going to get it, and more. Todd Gurley is run out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Count.
And Gurley will score. Todd Gurley with the touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Rams can't hold him down for long. Scored on their first 3 possessions, forced to punt on their next 3, and they score here to open up a 19-3 lead. They go to Gurley. And Gurley refuses to be put down, and I count 6 Broncos finally bringing him to a halt. And a first down and a gain of 14 more for Todd Gurley.
Imagine.
2nd down and 7, and they flip it to Gurley up the side, down the sideline, and pushed out of bounds, but not before a big gain by Todd Gurley to the 24-yard line of the Broncos. 26 yards for Gurley. What a day he's having.
And just when you...
Gurley the back, first and goal at the 7. Todd Gurley knifing in for the touchdown. 7-yard touchdown run. Todd Gurley, his 12th touchdown of the season, 10th on the ground.
Very complicated. It's just the precision with which they do it.
Gurley first and 10. He sprints into the secondary, brought down by Fred Warner, the rookie.
But enormous.
2nd down. Gurley in the open field. And he'll corkscrew his way inside the 25-yard line. 18-yard pickup. A big sprint right there. Gurley takes it in for a 2nd rushing touchdown today. 2 on the ground for Gurley. 1-yard touchdown run. Jared Goff, who is a Bay Area kid. Look out. Here comes Mitchell. There goes Gurley. into the end zone over the pylon. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Third touchdown today. 12-yard touchdown pass. And the unbeaten Rams up again now.
It's just a 10-2 game.
First down, and Goff has it, batted in the air, and then caught by Gurley. But apparently out of bounds. Hosting Drew Brees and the Saints. Gurley across the middle. Will he find the end zone? He will again.
And that time they freed up Todd Gurley for the touchdown.
They're going for the two-point conversion. They failed on their first try, but again, the touchdown pass to Gurley, the two-point conversion to Gurley. Third down and 6, they're going to run it. And Gurley with a first down and more. Inside the 15.
Give the Packers a lot of credit for the way they've performed.
Third down, and this will be more than enough for a first down, and Gurley will just shut it down inside the 5 to run out the clock. He could have taken that to the end zone, and I think that tells you a great deal about Todd Gurley.
We'll see how they hold up against Todd Gurley in this Rams offense.
Here he is, left side wide open. Gurley sets up first and goal. A hand to Gurley. He gets to the edge. Todd Gurley dives. Touchdown. Number 16 for number 30. And what an answer by Los Angeles after the score by the Saints. And we'll take. Here is Gurley who breaks loose. Down just inside the 40.
Gurley has that vision. He can feel things. Oh, look at that. Fake outside zone.
Going to go right back to Gurley. In the passing game, Gurley down the sidelines and jumps out of bounds near the 10. No. Now they toss it outside to Gurley. Gurley got an opening. Gurley on the go! Touchdown, Los Angeles! Wait till you see the block by Robert Woods. Gurley, his biggest concern, 9 carries for 76 yards. And here is Gurley, and he just slips right through an ankle tackle.
So he's really close. I don't think he's going to come down the line. Someone else is.
Goff still has it, and he throws it to Gurley. Right in a whole group of Ram blockers. And he's able to take that to the 25.
I said to you earlier, it feels like the first main event showdown of what's going to be a long, successful road with these two for years to come. Here's Gurley. We were saying, where is Gurley? There he is. Here goes Todd Gurley. 24-yard run for Gurley.
Gurley breaking a tackle, and he has a first down inside the 35. Run out of bounds to the 31-yard line. They come back to Gurley after faking a handoff, and he's got running room. Inside the 15, and Gurley shoved out of bounds to the 14-yard line. The most exciting game in the league this year. By far. Gurley with running room. Turns a corner inside the 15 and out of bounds at the 11. They're just going to give it to Gurley, and he will find the end zone.
I got to show you this block. I just got to show you this block because it's a dominating block on Damon Harrison. A guy that normally doesn't get in the back of my mind if I'm a defender.
They run it to Gurley, gets a first down and more. And Gurley will get to the end zone. He's going to run cross path. Look at this. I tell you, we saw him do it earlier this year. This is the single most unselfish superstar player I have ever seen in my life. He did the same thing against the Green Bay. And from Irvine, California, our graphics operator is Christine Lee. We thank Tom Barbary and Scott Snyder up here in the booth. And Gurley, justice is served. He will get into the end zone after all. What a day for Gurley.
Finally, Gurley breaks one to the 29-yard line. Gets more on that run than he had all night long. First down. Number 9 pick in the draft. 2nd and 10. Goff checks it down. Gurley gets away, breaks the tackle, and Todd Gurley picks up the first down at midfield. First round draft choice out of Georgia, 2015. Goff 7 for 7 on this drive, and through the middle goes Gurley for the touchdown. Take over at the 49-yard line. Gurley with a big hole and a first down and a lot more. Todd Gurley to the 29-yard line. Gurley is the back. Give it to him. Into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Followed the left guard Sacco into the end zone. And now it's a one-possession game.
Gurley. Lot of room. Inside the 20. He is gone. Touchdown Rams.
So essentially, he's calling the game from the line of scrimmage based on what he sees in the defense.
Cut back by Gurley. Leaves Jones grasping. And Gurley picks up 18.
On Brandon Cooks.
They run it with Gurley. He spins for the touchdown. It's a dome silencer.
Talk about the top 2 scoring offenses in the league this season, the last 2 games, and they shut them out each in the first half. And there is finally Gurley able to break one.
Todd Gurley with room to run. First down. Gurley down the sideline and out of bounds around. The other one from Penn State, his second year. Yes, Gurley slips through and gets down to the 40. Gurley has the first down, stays on his feet. And
these types of games between these opponents, you know, there are 3 or 4 plays in the game that determine who wins, and that was one of them that the Saints were on the wrong end of.
Biggest play of the game for Todd Gurley. Quick snap, toss to Gurley. Left side. Todd Gurley dives for the touchdown.
Todd Gurley has a hole. Todd Gurley with a first down. Gurley, he has a Ram touchdown. Now they tried this on the 4th down play, and Todd Gurley is in for a Ram touchdown. He's got 2 today.
But none of those guys have played very well.
2nd down and 8, and here is Gurley with a head of steam and a first down carry out of bounds near the 30. And a good block by the tight end, Gerald Everett.
And so you get some running lanes like that at times.
Here's another handoff to Gurley, and if
we got 2 tight ends now with Everett and Higbee.
Just get it away on 1st and goal. Gurley, touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Blythe with a good block. I'm not so sure he didn't get in.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But no challenge. Doesn't matter. Gurley pounds it in. Everett threw a great block.
That wasn't there.
Here's Goff throwing for the corner for Gurley. And waiting for touchdown is the call. Gurley holds on.
They will give it to Gurley. And Gurley breaks through, going to get a first down. Still on his feet and out to about the 22-yard line. 10th play of this drive. Gurley, left side, looking for the end zone and finds it. And launches the football.
Also, as a pass receiver, he has shown flashes throughout. After picking up 9, Gurley gets a lot more. Todd Gurley with a big hole and a first down. All the way up to the 34-yard line.
And so was the center, Austin Blight. He missed practice on Friday. Give it to Gurley now. And Gurley finds a hole, and Gurley exploits it. And it's a very interesting story. That was a big basketball star at Oklahoma back in the 90s. 2nd down and 7. Flip it out here to Gurley. Has tons of room to roam and takes it all the way to the 30-yard line. And that's something that hasn't been working for the Rams. Cup sets up behind the line on the right side, providing blocking. And Gurley gets in. Now the Rams get their touchdown.
14-zip to start the second quarter. This helps Todd Gurley as they...
Goff to throw again and dumps it off to Gurley with a lot of room. Todd Gurley crosses midfield to the 46-yard line of Arizona. 10 rushes for Gurley. Gurley the football. Gurley into a crowd and eventually touchdown Todd Gurley. It took a while.
Gurley again. First down and plenty more to the 40-yard line. And Gurley swings to the outside. Stiff arm into the end zone. He goes for the touchdown.
I would expect some type of... Yeah, there we go.
Goff throws, passes, caught for the touchdown, Gurley. Not much on the ground, but this one a pass completion from Goff to Gurley for 2 yards. 2nd down and goal. Gurley left side for the touchdown. Gurley gets another crack at it and drives it in for 2 points.
Makes it a 1st and goal from the 5. It's Gurley looking to cut to the outside. Todd Gurley going for the end zone, and he gets there. Touchdown. It is Gurley time, and he's in for the touchdown. 2nd one tonight for Todd Gurley, and this Rams offense is humming.
3rd and 24. Gurley just trying to gain some room for a punt as he gets up across the 45-yard line. On a 1st down, Todd Gurley cuts back. Gurley running loose.
Justice, equality, love, that's what they're going for. And now they are just so thankful to be out there playing, guys.
Appreciate that, Lindsay. 2 touches for Todd Gurley and a productive start to his Falcon career.
Yeah, you want to change your attitude, your identity, run it right here.
They give it to Todd Gurley over the top, trying to break the plane, and he's in for the touchdown.
2nd down and 10. On the delay, it is Gurley. And Todd Gurley will pick up a 1st down inside the 35.
That's always going to be open for him.
On the handoff, it is Gurley. He is into the end zone for a Falcons touchdown. Under a minute remaining in the quarter. It's 3rd down and 3. They keep it on the ground with Gurley. And he picks up an Atlanta 1st down inside the Chicago 30-yard line.
3rd and 5. Atlanta's 1 of 7 on 3rd down conversion. Here's Gurley. Cut it in, then cut it out for the 1st down. Todd Gurley, an impressive run. Here's Gurley. Staying on his feet and being helped into the end zone. 2nd and goal. It is Gurley.
Trying to bounce it outside. Gets the perfect block from Matt Ryan.
Thanks, Carissa. On 3rd down and 3. They converted last time on 3rd and 2. Ryan hands off to Gurley. And Todd Gurley. Nobody's going to get him. He's going to have a Falcons touchdown. After he picked up 7, Gurley with a hole and running room all the way inside the 45 of Carolina.
Running right at them.
The pitch to Gurley. He's going to get near another first down, and he may have it. You know, they talk about Todd Gurley has it. Todd Gurley into the end zone, and that's a Falcon touchdown. He's averaging 26, 27 points a game. Gurley to the 24-yard line at a first down. Todd Gurley to the goal line. Touchdown!
Hand off to Gurley, makes a nice move. His best of the night. Gurley cuts upfield and has a touchdown.
Gurley again. Gurley with a little room and bursts it inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line.
Baltimore last year. Baltimore's got so many good tight ends. He just kind of got lost in the shuffle.
Going to the end zone, Todd Gurley gets the touchdown.
They set it down for the Falcons. 4 minutes on the clock here in Atlanta. It is Gurley. Todd Gurley with his best run of the day.
Matt Ryan does not have a game-winning drive this year. They have not been able to close out games. Can they put themselves in a position for that this week?
Let's see. Looking to throw off the play pass. Can't find anyone. Now pressure lofting it for Gurley, who got open and makes the catch up around midfield.